Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so that means happy Real Housewives of Miami Day because we, have them on Peacock and ready to go. Now, thank you guys for everyone who joined us in the live chat. I've taken some Allegra, so hopefully I'm decongested, but that was not my favorite. Love So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey. Honestly, with feeling as not so great as I am, I probably shouldn't even have recorded today, but that's okay. Back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County's Vicki Gunvalson, who's now shading the hell out of Shannon's ex, John Jansen, as a narcissist and comparing him to her ex, Steve Lodge. She's claiming that they use women. So thank you to Reality Blurb for mentioning it all. We have a lot to discuss, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so apparently, according to Reality Blurb, Vicki Gunvalson sees the similarities between Shannon Beador's ex-boyfriend, John Jansen, and her ex, Steve Lodge. That was her ex-fiance, who we all thought for the longest time that she was going to get married to. However, it was right before she went on to Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2 Ex-Wives Club that he broke up with her. And then after that, all of the rumors started spiraling. He's now since then married, but there were rumors that he was in Puerto Vallarta in Vicki's bed with some other woman, that he was running around Orange County with some other woman. He said that she's just bitter. She said he's bitter and that he used her. Who actually knows what happened? But there have been a lot of accusations. Following the news of Shannon's recent split from John, who reportedly blindsided Shannon when he prompted their November 22nd, 2022 is what it was. Just 1 week after filming Wrapped on the Real Housewives Orange County Season 17, Vicki reacted to the news in an Instagram comment, making it clear that she was no fan of John and his narcissistic behavior. Honestly, what I'm upset with the most about this is that he did it after filming. That's what one fan wrote after reading a headline about Shannon and John's split. It's seriously giving Steve Lodge. The Best of Bravo replied after sharing the article on Instagram. And Vicki, who filmed seasons for 1 through 15, then she was ousted for season 16. She was a friend of season 15. She was full-time 1 through 14, and she filmed some scenes for season 17. She commented too. She agreed. I said the same thing. These men use women like Shannon and I for their own benefit. They are narcissists. Well, what do you exactly say to that? She's saying that you're a narcissist. A person who used her, a person that used Shannon. And to be fair, going back to it, Jeff Lewis said that this relationship was not going to work out. Kelly Dodd said that this relationship was going to most likely not work out. There have been a lot of people who have come forward saying that they don't think that this relationship was going to work out. Speaking to people weeks after her and John split, Shannon admitted to thinking that she was going to spend the rest of her life with her now ex. Obviously, we know now, with what we know, that's not going to happen. And it's not even a Shannon problem. This is a John Jansen problem. Sure, I'm sure, if you're dating a housewife, are they a lot to put up with? Yes, 100%. But it's almost like, which thing do you want to deal with? Do you want to deal with another person who has her own set of issues or his own set of issues? Or do you want to deal with the one you know? Are you just not in love? Were you using this for a situation in order to get your own professional gain? Like, what was the real achievement here? We were in a great place, but 7 days later, when the cameras went down, it was a completely different story. He told me he was done with the relationship, and to hear what he had said to me then was absolutely devastating. I've never loved anyone like I've loved John, but clearly he did not feel the same way. But that's another thing too, like what Vicki's saying when it comes down to the whole filming of it all. I think it's really extremely shitty to end up going with the whole narrative of like, hey, we're doing great, we're doing well, and then letting her do all of these confessionals. And then, of course, at the reunion, she'll be able to talk about this, but letting her do all of the pickup shots and everything, and then coming out and saying, you know what, at this point in time, I don't think that we do well together. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, did you think that you were maybe doing her a justice by not putting this out there on national television? Yes, I'm sure you probably did, but it still doesn't make it better. I think it actually kind of makes it worse. But then again, who am I in this whole situation, right? No one. Meanwhile, speaking to the outlet on his own, John insisted that he was also in pain over his decision to call it quits. We have a connection that's unlike anything I've ever had. And I know that for as long as I live, I'll never meet anyone like her again. But that doesn't mean we're right for each other and for the rest of our lives. It doesn't make sense to be together if you don't believe in it. See, with the way that he's executing like this whole statement, this breakout statement, this break off statement, the breaking up statement, whatever you want to call the statement, the way that he's executing it, you can't get mad at him either, because it's like, listen, we had a connection that's, unlike anything I've ever had. He's saying I loved her, and I know for that as long as I live, I'll never meet anyone like her again. Now he's giving a testament to the fact that he believes that she's special, but that does not mean we're right for each other in the rest of our lives. Now he's saying, no matter what you have to say, this is how I feel. It doesn't make sense to be together if you don't believe in it. Boom. Like, how do you honestly negatively respond to that? I'm sure somebody will, but I just don't know how you do. As for Steve, fans may recall that he dumped Vicki seemingly for his now wife, Janice Carlson, in September of 2021, just as she traveled to Dorinda Medley's home in Massachusetts to film the second season of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Thank you guys again for bearing with me. My throat and my nose, everything is so congested, and I am trying my best to get through all of this. The Real Housewives of Orange County season 17 is expected to begin airing on Bravo sometime in the months coming, but we'll have to wait and see just when that is. Now, in the meantime, guys, we have community polls and a lot coming up. We also have our own episode of Hot Messy Podcast coming up tomorrow with bonus content, of course. So I am so curious to hear what your guys' thoughts are. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And also don't forget that we're dropping other pre-records along the way. So go make sure you let us know what you think about those. And with that, we'll see you so very soon. Love you guys. See you tomorrow for our Real Housewives of Miami recap, 12 p.m. Eastern. And we have a lot more coming your way. Love you. Bye.